Good morning, or depending on when you're watching this, good afternoon, good evening, or good night. My name's Ross, and I was always told I had a voice for radio, so today we are going to be taking down the Red League. We are still as Garchomp, and it looks like we're going for Reshiram and Cresselia as our support type. Now, we've already taken down the Green and Blue League, so I thought it was only fair to show you the tournament where we at least attempt to take down the Red League. Now, I've tried a whole bunch of Pokemon. You've seen videos on Sceptile, on Gengar, on Charizard, but the reality is, ladies and gentlemen, actually there's a matchup one coming tomorrow. I am a big fan of Garchomp, and the more I play as him, the less I like him. I think he's a bit too slow. He seems fairly easily countered, but what can you do? So we start with Cresselia because she charges faster, and off we go against a Gardevoir. Now, she's got some ranged attacks which are pretty good, but I managed to time my dig correctly, and I managed to hit her. Now, I try and get a combo going, but the problem with jumping as Garchomp is he jumps slowly. It is very easy to air counter. It is not good against the computer, and then Gardevoir gets some hits on me. Still jumping, still being countered, but I'm getting some blocking down. I waste a bit of time, and then I get a grab, couple of gut punches, punch her out to the side, and then my Cresselia comes out. Gets rid of negative statuses, recovers a bit of HP. It's not amazing, but I love that Reshiram. So what can you do? Now, I'm not doing terribly well here. I'm trying to block to get rid of those ranged projectile attacks. I don't know what I'm doing, but I hit her with a dig as she falls down to the ground. And again, I try a jump, but there's nothing doing. But a Dragon Rush finishes it off, which is quite nice. One of the things I like about Garchomp, he does a fair bit of damage, and he can take a fair bit of damage. So I've got the cheer skill where if I win, it refills the support Pokemon I didn't use, and I've got my Reshiram. I love that Reshiram. Not a big Cresselia fan, but I love that Reshiram. So Gardevoir gets her burst off, and then I hit her with a Reshiram. Or do I hit her, in fact? Yes, I do. That is a good amount of damage from a support Pokemon. And that dig is never going to hit because she's on the floor, and Pokemon are immune when they're on the floor. But I get a grab, I get a synergy burst, I get my burst attack, and unfortunately I don't do a huge amount of damage. It doesn't really hit properly, but I'm bursting, and I keep trying that Earthquake, and it's not working brilliantly. But I get it there, and one of the things I love about Earthquake, it goes through those blocks. Now, if I try jumping too much, I'm going to be hit out of the air by Gardevoir, so I need to be careful. And here, I'm in that situation where I need to do the last bit of damage, but I just get a strong attack. I go across the screen, I hit her, and that, ladies and gentlemen, is round 1 of the Red League tournament. And apparently, I get good marks for offense, which, gonna be honest, kind of saw that coming. As I've said on my previous videos, I have an aggressive playstyle. Now, somebody pointed out on one of my videos recently that when I start playing online, and it is a when, not an if, when I start playing online, people are going to know how to play against me because I've got multiple videos showing how I play, especially as Garchomp. Well, to be honest, ladies and gentlemen, I hope to see you there, and I hope you do know how I'm playing, because if you can counter my playstyle, that will make me, hopefully, a better player. And I do intend playing Pokkén every single day until I get amazing. And then every day afterwards. So I am playing against another Garchomp here. I don't like Garchomp mirrors, even against a computer. I tend to not really know what I'm doing and to do it fairly poorly. So I miss with an Earthquake, my opponent tries a dig, and that makes me feel sad because dig, as you can see, is my favourite attack. Now I use a Dragon Rush into a dig there. Little bit of deception. And I get the combo going, but I don't get it going too well, which means that I don't hit with the dig at the end. If you get that combo going properly, then the dig auto hits because your opponent is dazed. I didn't do it well enough, but I get a grab, and now I do hit with an Earthquake. I switch it into Dual Phase, and out comes Cresselia. It's not amazing. It only recovers the recoverable HP. That is the shaded part of your bar, not the blank part of your bar. So really, it's one of those you want to use at the best possible time. Now, he uses a counter and I'm blocking. He manages to go through that, unfortunately. And my grab doesn't work. So I had a very good start. But now I am starting to fail just a little bit. It's getting very, very close here. Now, I hit him with a dig as he jumps and comes down. And I just need one more attack. Ladies and gentlemen, it's a dig. Why wouldn't it be a dig? Now, a quick note about the shaded part of your health bar there. The shaded part is recoverable. So when you hit, and if you switch phases, it essentially goes away or recovers. So when your opponent's got a whole bunch of recoverable health, if you can switch phase, then they lose it. Similarly, if you've got recoverable health and you switch phase, then you can recover a part of it. And that's all Cresselia actually recovers when you go. Now, I do manage to get a Reshiram and hit him. I then get going with a couple of attacks because he has used his burst and I need to weather the storm. So I block a little bit, I hit him with a grab attack, and now I've got my synergy burst. Now, he didn't get his burst attack off. If I can, it's going to make a big difference. I use an earthquake, I change it into dual phase, and it looks like I hit with my burst attack, and that, ladies and gentlemen, is going to be all she wrote. Don't know who she is, but whoever she is, she's writing a story, and that is the end of it. Because that Garchomp, ladies and gentlemen, he gone down. So that means I'm going to go to the final of this Red League tournament. And if I win, I get a chance for a promotion battle. And I have a sneaky suspicion Shadow Mewtwo might come back after that promotion battle. Now, I lied to you, actually. The promotion battle, whether I make it this way or the next, promotion battle is going to be coming up in a couple of days. And then the matchup video will be after that. These Pokkén videos, I've settled into a nice every other day routine, and quite frankly, ladies and gentlemen, at least for the next couple of weeks, we are going to have a Pokkén video every other day. So if you could tell your friends about it, you can see there all of my skill points, they're going into defense and attack. If you could tell your friends about these Pokkén videos, get them watching, I would appreciate it. The viewing figures are going up, we're averaging a few hundred people watching each video. They're not as popular as the TCG ones yet, so, you know, put the feelers out. That would make me very happy. I'm still a bit confused why Braixen is in the game. It's a stage 1 that evolves. Now, everybody likes the basics, and everybody likes the fully evolved. Why there's no Delphox, I don't know. Garchomp's a stage 2, Blaziken's a stage 2, Braixen's a stage 1. I'm confused why she's in the game, but I suppose it doesn't really matter. Now, I need to figure out, they're doing a whole bunch of blocking, they're doing countering, and I'm playing into their hands. I am letting them get away with it. So I get some simple attacks here, I get a strong attack in, and I'm playing into her hand here. I'm getting beaten up, and it's my own gosh darn fault. Now, that was a Stone Edge, but I don't hit with it, unfortunately. But I do hit with a Dragon Rush, and then I get my Cresselia down, and I recover that small amount of recoverable HP. And then I hit with a Sand Tomb. Now, I don't manage to follow up with too much of a combo, but I do then get a hit, knock Braixen into the wall, and get a little bit of a combo while she is stuck against the wall. And here comes a Fennekin. I mean, it had to be, didn't it? Kind of had to be. But then there's no Delphox, and that's just sad. I like Delphox. On PTCGRadio episode 200, that is my podcast, you can find on iTunes, you are going to hear the story of why I like Delphox so much. Suppose I really should be playing as Braixen. So I played into Braixen's hand in that previous game, but the bonus was that because Garchomp does a whole bunch of damage and can take a whole bunch of damage, I kind of got away with it in a fairly cheeky manner. So I'm going all aggressive here and I managed to hit her. I'm not comboing as well as I could here. That is something I need to improve. As I've said, in these videos I'm going to show you some strategies. Hopefully you're going to see me improve as we go along, and it will work as a teaching tool in that way. When I have played a lot more with the game, you'll see a lot more, and you'll see some more advanced strategies. So I managed to block the Fennekin, which is very nice. And I am behind here a little bit, so I need to do something, but I hit with an Earthquake. Change it into dual phase. I like Earthquake. Now, I'm still trying to get that combo off, despite how rarely it works, and I still keep digging despite the fact that she's blocking. These are little inconsistencies with my play, which I need to make sure that I fix. The good news is I hit with a throw, and then I time my dig much better, and I get the dig as I come out, as she lands. And if you can time your dig to hit as your opponent lands, it's a really, really good thing. So as I've said, when I get full marks for offense and defense in that game, apparently I blocked a lot. One of the things that you need to do as you get better with this game is figure out the timing. Dig on the earlier difficulties or against bad opponents, Dig is going to be an amazing attack which wins you the game. As you get against better opponents and as you get against people who are better players, Dig needs to be used in moderation. Dragon Rush into a Dig to try and trick them, or cancel or jump out of a Dig, or in fact, time your dig so that as your opponent is landing you hit, rather than just digging randomly while they're sitting there and blocking. So I've won the Red League, and what is my prize going to be, ladies and gentlemen? I'm a little bit nervous, I'm a little bit excited. I like that Garchomp takes 2 of the top 3 spots, that makes me happy. I like me some Garchomp. I also love me some Fancy Play apparently. So, good work there from Garchomp. Now I get some more Poké Gold, of course I do. You can use that to buy extra stuff. Now Magneton and Quagsire, we get a couple of attacks, both slow charging though, which is not ideal. There's no fast one for round 1, which is a little bit of a shame. I like a fast one for round 1. Now also I can increase my synergy gauge if I win and support gauge to max if you lose. So that's another cheer skill, which I'm going to want to be having a little bit of a play with as I keep going further into this game, I suppose. Oh, and another costume, which I'm not so keen on dressing her up, to be honest. Now, I don't think her Weavile has got the edge on me, but I hope as we finish the game, I hope I get an opportunity to just smash her Weavile. That would make me very happy indeed. So you know the deal, ladies and gentlemen, it is YouTube. Click the like button, click it, click it, click it, click it, click it, click it, click it. Have you clicked it yet? Good. Make sure you comment if you want to tell me any new strategies or call me an idiot or a terrible player, hopefully the former. And make sure you subscribe and look after yourself till next time. Thank you very much for watching. My name is Ross and you've been watching PTCG Radio.